Hey! Hello everybody, welcome along to another live stream. We're here celebrating Russell eXtric Racing. A lot of you will know Russell J. Bright. eXtric's been around for 2 years now on YouTube, and he's decided to do a hosted session with variable weather here at Ledenon in GR Cup. So I'm here, 5 minutes I think until quali starts. I just want to say hello, thank you for coming along. I'm going to get my heart rate up. Hopefully this will work. Obviously the last stream it didn't. There you go, so you can see that over there. My finger pointing right there, we go. I am getting better at this. We'll get chat up as well, so you guys can leave YouTube chat, and then when you do it will pop up here. So I've just got to add that. Just give me 2 seconds while I do that. Where are we? So yeah, thank you for coming along on a Thursday. Do that. Let's shove that up there. So if you guys want to leave any comments, it will appear there. So if you're not sure what else you're looking at here, my center monitor is the one that's just there, and during the race you'll see a completely different scene entirely. But hey, we're here at Ledenon. No I rating or safety rating under threat today. Just a bit of fun. 2-hour race. I guess there's going to have to be a pit stop. This car apparently has about 60 laps of fuel on board. A big old tank. But yeah, I'm imagining we're going to have to make a fuel stop. So yeah, if your comments come in during the race, we will see them obviously in that black box next to me there. But I'm going to switch scenes and show you what you'll see during the race as well. I'll make sure that's all set up. So if I click, let's try this one. Hello. So you see at the top there, I'm going to make that a bit smaller. It's a bit big there, isn't it? Your comments will come up there. If I find that, yeah, bear with me. All stuff that I could probably have done before starting the stream. Never mind, hey. But I hope you're all well. Midweek, week 13. Not a lot of stuff going on iRacing, and then all of a sudden tonight there are two great things going on.
Just posted at 146.39.
Hopefully you can hear Jim there. And I'm not sure what the glitching's. Oh, I think there's two cars on top of each other. So right in front of us there is David Clasper, Tinehawk, you'll know him. And he's on top of someone called Daniel Martin, who's a 4.8k driver. Now talking of 4.8k, but that kind of stuff, really high strength field. So this is quite a popular event. Russell's done really well to attract a lot of people along. I'm not sure how many people entirely there's going to be, but it looks like we're getting close to 30. Strength of field is currently 2.5k. And in fact, I'm just going to skip out of the car just before quali and just see if it shows how many people are actually in here. So we go to what would it be in entries, I guess. So there we are. Now these are car numbers, so it doesn't really help. If you go to results, again, that doesn't really help. But there are plenty of people in here. Some familiar names that you guys might know. Not sure if you can see this. Hang on one sec. Yeah, you can see this down here. So a few are covered by my fuel indicator. Apologies for that. But we have, yeah, some like David Glasper we've already mentioned. Neil Q. Todd, of course. Russell Bright himself. John Cook. You know, these are people that pop up on YouTube quite a lot. So we have put a practice lap in, but the weather's changing all the time. And we're just going to have to deal with it. At the moment, the track is drying. So I just went out and just did one lap, just a familiarisation lap with my wet tyres on. But I don't know what qualifying's going to hold, so it's a bit of a lottery. Hello, Steve. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Good evening to you as well, Steve. Good to see you here. Glad that someone's come along to see what this is all about. So this is going to be a 2-hour race.
That's the end of the session, P11.
And in that sense, maybe qualifying's not as important as it might be for a shorter race. However, I still want to do okay. So looking at this here, let's look at the numbers here. So P26 for Gavin based on quality. So it looks like there's 26 people here. Now we have 10 minutes to do 4 laps of quali, so we better head out.
Ooh, no, it's going dry, isn't it?
Is the track dry? Hang on, weather. This is the thing. This is the first wet race we've done. Current conditions, clear. Track is very lightly wet. Okay, well, we'll stick with the wet tyres because I think a little bit of grease on the track might mean the slicks will struggle. The track is very slightly wet. Oh, this is just guesswork, isn't it? This is just guesswork. But I'm going to have to go out and actually do a qualifying session. So let's go out. Oh, I don't even know what setup I've got on. DC wet, which has got 60 laps of fuel on board. Now, I'm just gonna. It'd be silly to stick with that, wouldn't it? But if you drop the fuel, then you start to have to change everything else. So I'll see what point we can get down to before it starts going red on us. Like that. Is it happy? Still happy. Make sure I've got the wet tyres on. Where are the tyres on here? Oh, tyres are a separate thing now. Okay. So that's still okay. Let's keep dropping this down. I'm going to run out of time now, aren't I? Apply that. It's still happy. Cool. Drop it down. Apply that. It's still happy. That's good. Tyres are wet, so we're going to head out and see how we do. Wish me luck. So I'm on wet tyres, so I hope there is a little bit of wet on this track.
All clear. Push now. Okay, Damo. We've got 4 laps to get the job done, mate.
It does seem like a very dry track, doesn't it? Oh, I'm not sure about this. Are there going to be any patches of water? It's hard to tell, isn't it? There's no puddles anywhere. Should we be on a dry setup? Nobody will be able to tell you because this is all just the guesswork for all of us. We'll stick with it. We're losing a bit of time. The delta you'll see up there is my best ever lap, which I did a bit of messing around earlier on a dry track. So that was on bone dry track and on slick tyres. I think we're going to need slick tyres, aren't we? This is too dry. Right, quickly get into the pits. We're losing too much time there. Right. Oh, what a faff. Right, so dry tyres. We'll check. We apply that. Wait. Failed. Too low. Ride height's too low. Let's bump that up then. So the front ride height. There we go. So I'll use some spring purchase offset just to get something done there. Let's head out on dry tyres and see how we're going to do. You're on a dry tyre. Indeed I am.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line.
Right, let's see how greasy and slippery this track is. So the warm-up that we just did, it was still a bit wet. It was drying, but was still a bit wet. But there's no rain forecast now. But all we're going to do here is just drive around, try and get used to the car and the track, and get a time on the board. No idea where that time's going to put us. But it feels like there's a decent amount of grip. Now, I've never actually driven on this track until today. So Ledenon is now a free track to users of iRacing. So it's in the base package. Obviously, you have to pay your subscription, but it's the first time I've driven on it today. I did a few laps in the wet just to get the thumbnail for today's video. And then I did a bit of messing about earlier in the dry. Right, let's try and settle up.
That's a new fastest lap for Murphy, 136.08.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get anywhere near 136s. But we shall see. We're doing alright so far. Try not to get any 1Xs. Or could have carried a bit more speed around there, I think.
Fastest lap for Murphy,
Whoa.
35.90.
Completely wrong turn-in point there. Right, let's try push a little bit harder on the next lap. At least we've got something on the board. Not far off my best lap, but like I said, that was just me messing about earlier. So we are just about 37th lap there.
P5, that puts you 1.2 off the leader's pace. That lap time was 137.06.
Really just balancing the car around that corner there. Few grey skies on the horizon. But I think we've called it right with the dry tyres here. Yeah, again, I've lost a bit of time coming around that one.
Murphy, 135.79.
It looks like an improvement on the first lap. We'll keep pushing.
That's a new fastest lap for Murphy, 135.69.
Some really quick times. It's a 35.1 for the leader. We're still over a second off that.
That was a 136.37.
So the delta there is probably against that lap that we just did, because that was my fastest ever, I believe. And we're up on it, so that's good. Yeah, people keep popping up in front of me though. Looks like we're going to be the front half of the grid though, so that's good. Kept it in second there this time to try and carry a bit more speed around there, and that's helped. Oh, I'm not sure we're going to get this lap in, guys. We're going to run out of time from all the faffing. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're not going to get this lap in. Oh, well. Oh, no worries, Ian. Well, that lap would have only put us one space higher on the grid, I believe. So we're P5 on the grid. Whew. Right, weather. Let's have a look. We've got 1 minute 50 to figure out what we're going to do. The first thing we're going to do before we run out of time is put on my safe current setup. No. I haven't even put my wet setup on. Just in case it is going to rain. Let's have a look at the weather. Oh, here we go. Okay. So it's definitely going to rain in about 45 minutes. Okay, so we're going to go for dry tyres. What the stress? The stress. And then we'll tracks change to wet when we do our fuel stop. So if we just put dry tyres on now, but we've got our wet setup. So earlier on, I kind of made the springs a bit softer. I'm not sure if that's going to be any good. Whoa, okay, so it doesn't like that at all. Okay. I'm not going to do that. We're just going to have to chuck on one of my setups. Unless we just quickly put them up. I'll keep it balanced. Right, apply that. I don't know what this setup is, but I think we're on dry tyres. 20 seconds. And now it's just a lottery. So, it is a rolling start by the looks of things.
The air temp is 85 Fahrenheit. The track temp is 125 Fahrenheit.
But is it going to rain? This is the big question. Right, here we go. For 2 hours. Strength of field, 25.31 it says there.
Follow car number 15 in the right column.
Assuming everyone's got dry tyres on. We're going to have to take it easy to begin with because we have just changed the setup for the car. Oh, ask spotter for report, it says at the bottom there. What happens if I click that? Doesn't tell us anything. Maybe that only becomes active during the race or something.
Alright, Damo, stay calm. Focus.
I think we're going.
Go.
Go. Try and keep this inside covered. Now, 2-hour race, of course. Just trying to keep out of trouble. But we don't know what tyres everyone's got. Right, there's a bit of a gap behind now because someone's made a mistake. See if we can stick with this front pack. And try and break away a little bit. So we're just over a second ahead of the guys behind. So I had a quick look to make sure we had got a full tank of fuel, and we have. Right, so we're sort of sticking with these guys. So directly in front of us now is Jan, who's a 3.8k driver. He ran very wide there, but managed to keep his momentum up. But Ben's managed to catch a little bit there behind. Right, so if I click our spot for report now, we expect these conditions to continue. Okay.
136.26.
So dry for the time being.
Was at 137.42.
Wonder what tricks Russell's got up his sleeve for later in the race then. Heavy, heavy rain, I should imagine. There's a little bit of a gap to the guys in front now. I didn't really want that. So I'm going to have to push a little bit now to try and catch back up with them. It's a curve I don't want to be using in the wet. Right now it's okay.
P5, the gap in front is now 0.8.
Right, I think I was a little better than Jan at that final corner. Gap to Ben behind is now 2.7.
Fastest lap for Martin, 135.83. That's your best lap in this session.
We expect light rain soon. Okay. Now it's going to take a while to change all the tyres on one of these cars. It's not like F1. If we come into the pits for a change of tyres, we're there for a while.
Okay, Damo, we think our refuelling window will open after 1 hour 18 minutes. It closes at about 1 hour 39 minutes.
Oh, a bit of understeer there. Is that going to help them guys get away? There's a bit of battling behind. Looks like this blue car's started to drop back. So that's Alex Murphy. No idea where Russell is himself. We're expected to have about 75 laps in this race. I don't think it'll be that many if it starts raining.
136.80.
Quite a nice little pack we've got here though, this top 5. So we've got the pace on the people behind us. Oh, it's a 1X. Oh, I thought like Jan there. I shouldn't have done. I thought, oh, it's alright using that bit of track then. And it wasn't. Right, again, I've got understeer there. I'm going to have to bear that in mind on the next lap because I don't want to keep losing time there. Starting to get a bit warm. Right, we're still just about in Jan's toe. But this first part of the race, this dry part, is really about just trying to stick with these guys and forming this breakaway pack of 5 before the rain comes and ruins everything. At the moment, though, we're in danger of losing their toe. Right, I really need to figure out that corner because I'm now losing the guys in front because I haven't been able to nail that corner in the last few laps. Oh, got a disconnection. Gavin Kelly. Right, let's try and keep an eye on that gap behind. So it's 5.6 at the moment. See if I'm able to extend that.
36.74.
Oh, expect rain soon. It says at the bottom of my screen. That's going to be a 1X, isn't it? Game with the understeer there. Jan went a bit wide there again. I tried this track in the GT3, couldn't get it. Ah, gotcha. Right, we've managed to reel Jan in again. Yeah, the turn-in points are so hard to judge, aren't they? The braking and turn-in.
New fastest lap for Martin, 135.77.
I think when the rain comes, it's then a lot more about feel than...
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.33 off the pace. Okay, Damo, lap times are pretty consistent.
A lot more about feel than it is about hitting exact markers. Sticking my tongue out there. If you wonder what's going on, this is just a community race for Russell, eXtric Racing, because he's been on YouTube for a couple of years now. His anniversary. And we're doing a race with changeable weather. So right now, the track is dry. However, that's not going to last. So, whilst it's dry, I'll try to stick with these guys in front. Yeah, definitely want second there. Just to try and break away from the guys behind, get a bit of a lead for when the rain does come. Whoop.
Stay close, there might be a chance here.
So Jan's definitely lost the Murphys in front. Seems quite averse to using that curb on the entry, and so unsettling their car unnecessarily, I think.
That last lap was a 137.32.
You must know I'm here now. Just missed his turn in there. Hello, Kevin. You right there, mate? Ah, don't worry, buddy. There's plenty of other opportunities, isn't there? Dry track so far. But we're losing the pack in front. And Oliver behind starting to catch as well, so I need to concentrate, I guess, because I can't exactly say Jan's holding me up now, can I?
That lap was a 1:38.14. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 1:22 Fahrenheit.
Yeah. Oh, here comes the rain. Yeah, this is one of those new free tracks. So, first time I've had to try it was today. Right. Psychological rain, as they call it to begin with. But we're gonna start looking at my pit stop. So that when we come in, we will get wet tyres. They're currently set to dry.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 108 Fahrenheit.
Right, so we have set it to wet, so when the time comes, we will nip in and get some wet tyres. But at the moment, there's plenty of grip out here. Put some wipers on.
The gap ahead is now 0.9.
So the curbs and the white lines are going to start to get extra slippery, so we're going to be a bit more careful. Some people are already pitting.
Track temperature is falling. It's now 97 Fahrenheit.
I'm using a little bit of curb and a little bit of white line just because I want to get a bit of a feel. Definitely less grip. But if this rain doesn't last too long...
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Right, a couple of people have pitted.
Is now leading.
We're staying out for a bit.
P3.
Yeah, we're definitely slower. I think we're going to be in this lap. They're battling up ahead. Might as well fill the fuel tank while we're here. I think that's what I've got it set to do. But yeah, we've definitely got less grip now. They're still battling up ahead. Oh, understeer there. Little bit of a wheel lock up there. Had to cadence brake. Oh, not a lot of grip now. Really heavy rain. Early on the brakes. Just about caught that. Up we go. Up the hill.
The leader, Murphy, is pitting. Watch your speed. Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. 100 meters. We'll need to stop again. 50 meters.
Whew. Right.
The car behind is pitting.
We are fueling. We are getting new tyres. Where are we going to come out? I don't know. Two Murphys in front of us. How long do these tyres take? Oh, I think we've beaten one of the Murphys. Right, where's everyone else? Jan's 6 seconds behind. He's going to catch us. He's going to pass us. As we're trundling along the pits.
Pit exit looks clear.
Right, let's try and catch Jan again. I think we could have put more fuel in there, but I'm imagining we'll have to come in again at some point for tyres. And so we'll get a bit more fuel at that point. Right, first lap out of the pits now. And I believe we are on wet tyres, hopefully. Trying to look at lots of things at once. I really need to be watching where I'm going. Not a lot of grip at all. It's going to be raining for a while though. I'm pretty sure I put wet tyres on, but I'm not 100% sure. Pretty sure. Oh, looks like they're struggling up ahead. That counts as an off track. How do I find out what tyres I'm on?
Next car is Murphy.
Type wet, well. I see a wet line forming. I'll try and stick to the dry bits. It's hard to see with this window wipers and everything. A bit of a snap there. This is just the beginning. So Rob's the guy behind us now. 12.5 seconds. So something must happen to Ben. Trying to keep it tight on the exit so I can get the power down. I'm thinking I might just have to stick to the racing line. The the car's not that powerful, and so the rubberized line, which normally you'd avoid in more powerful cars, doesn't necessarily seem so bad. But someone's gone off in front. Is he damaged? So that was Alex. He's recovered though, and he's 3 seconds down. I'm sure he'll be on us again soon. This is where the racing line goes out the window. We just try and find the patches of road which are less wet. Oh, snapping around. Alex is now 5.5 seconds down. 5.2. Yeah, 5.5 seconds. I think he's made another mistake. Right, so we're running P2. But Jan is 7.5 seconds up the road.
Okay, Damo. Keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. P2.
Eyes are on stalks here, guys. Feels so slow, but you just can't push any harder. And it's so hard to see. So hard to see where the... oh, look at this wet. That's an off track there as I try to avoid the wet line. It's hard to see the curbs because they're getting wet. Hey Kitty, how you doing, mate? This is hard work, this. We're running P2 out of 26, I think. Strength of field 2.5k.
Thank you.
Yellow flag.
Well, someone's off. It might be the leader. There he is. Caught up a little bit. He's made a mistake, but he's still 2 seconds ahead. Has he damaged himself? I don't think so. I think he's probably just slid. Woohoo! It's so easy to make a mistake here, so I'm concentrating hard. I'm not getting a lot of chance to take your chat. Rain should clear up soon. Okay. Well, I think we were definitely right to put on the rain tyres. I think if we'd have stayed on the slicks, we'd have lost a lot more time than it took us to get the wets on. Now, even when the rain clears, of course, the track will still be wet for a while. And wet weather tyres, of course, can drive on dry track. They'll just be a little slower. Nothing like trying to drive slicks on rain. So it's not going to be so frantic when it does clear up. For a tyre change, we've got a bit more in our pocket. It'll give us a chance to take on a bit more fuel as well. Whew.
The gap in front has increased to 4.3. The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 89 Fahrenheit.
Whoa, snap there. That's going to be a really tricky corner for everybody. Be so gentle with the pedals, of course. Just going across these curbs. And a slippery racing line. Alright, going across that curb on the entrance there, as long as I'm straight with the steering. Alright, looks like we've got some back markers ahead. Okay, looks like Rob's overtaken Alex behind. Jan up in front though has just gone. 6 seconds ahead now. We'll do what we can to just not make mistakes. I don't think we've got the pace on Jan. But if we don't make any big errors, and they do, we could quite easily claw that back. Trying to find that grip around the outside of that corner there. Right, next car's a back marker then. So Jan has got past them. It's my next target. Right, so this is Philip. B-licensed driver, so knows what they're doing. Whew, 122 to Ferrari. I've got no idea whether that's good or not, mate. Was that on a fixed setup?
Turner is closing the gap. It's now 10 seconds. That lap time was 151.83.
Ah! Did you let me past it? Yeah, nice one. So we've got past the back marker. Okay, so another message from the bottom there. The spotter saying it should clear up soon. So we could do with a human spotter, like a teammate spotting you, keeping an eye on the weather. Oh, a rejoin here from this person. Careful, mate. Yeah, the rain stopped. We don't need our wipers anymore. So, right. The track is damp. But should be drying. Oh, no you don't. Down at the first. Lost a bit of momentum there. The one time I'm glad the Toyota GR has got traction control. Normally it is the bane of my life driving this thing. Just trying to scoop up these slides. I'm losing the guy in front and the guy behind's catching me quite quickly.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 7.8 seconds.
Oh, it's off track. Okay. Too wide there then. Got another back marker to contend with now. Russell! It's Russell!
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 93 Fahrenheit.
Trying to avoid these wet patches and puddles. But yeah, we're definitely slower than the people around us at the moment. Alright, see if we can catch Russell.
That was at 152.15. P2.
Could not turn in there. Huge understeer.
Yellow flag.
Right, is that the leader? I can't even look at my relative to find out. I don't think it is. Well, we're not exactly zooming up to Russell. He's obviously had some issues, but he's got pace. Still running P2 there, although Rob is still catching us. Bob, who was behind Rob, has dropped behind Alex now. So is that... Oh, hang on, we've got rain again. Have we got rain again? Is this... Or is this just spray from Russell? Not sure if it's raining or if it's just spray. Put the wipers back on anyway. Well, looks like Rob was a bit slow behind around that section. Oh, sunshine! Sunshine's coming. I didn't have chance, mate. It was all fingers and thumbs.
The gap to Turner behind is now 5.7 seconds.
I have no idea what my ABS and traction control are actually on at the moment. If on at all. I'll try and have a look at the next straight. Yes, I have some ABS and some traction control, so I think we're alright.
Your last lap time was 1:49.85.
Yellow flag. But we're in amongst the back markers at the moment, so it's not Jan. I think Russell's pulled over for us. Good man. Thanks, Russell. It's got a good exit there, though. Is he going to try and re-pass me? Right, Mark in front of me now. How generous is he going to be? Not as generous as Russell. That's the answer to that. Right, Alan in front now. Jan's nearly 10 seconds ahead. Instant behind. Oh no, is that Russell?
The track temperature is falling. It's now 89 Fahrenheit.
He's still next to me, isn't he? He's still next to me. I think I'm clear. Yeah, he's backed off.
The gap in front is now 11 seconds.
Now this is of course the first stream I've done with the new camera, so hopefully you guys can still see me okay. The camera has a touch screen on it, which is how I know what you can see, but that goes off after half an hour, so I'm assuming you can still see me. Let me know in the chat if you can actually see my face at the bottom of the screen. This is such hard work, trying to balance this car. Off track. Wandered a bit too far over the line, looking for the dry track. Whew. Nope, that's me round. Or is it? Nope. Managed to catch it. Must have looked good for on board the guys behind. As they're battling. And Rob is one of the guys behind, and he's the guy chasing me. He must have been licking his lips seeing me do that. Someone's off behind, but it was one of the back markers. So now Rob's just 1 second behind me for P3. He's after this P2. I'm almost gifting it to him. All good. Gotcha. Yeah, new camera. We'll sort out the saturation and everything in time. As long as it's working, that's the main thing right now. Turn off those wipers again. Feeling a lot more like a dry track now. Don't get complacent. He's right with me now. He's clearly quicker than me in these conditions. Oh, but he's run wide.
The gap's now 0.46.
I think I cut off his turn-in point there. Couldn't see it. And missed his turn-in. It's still too wet for dry tyres. But I am going to select dries for the next pit stop.
That lap was a 147.00. Yellow flag.
Okay, yellow flag. Rob's right with us.
Okay, Damo, hold Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
Jan's only 7.5 seconds ahead. I think he's had some problems. Ah, it's an off track. Oh! Style that out. No one's coming. We're all right.
Don't let him get away.
Right. Okay. Didn't hit anything. Whoopsie indeed. Hey Charles. Just in time to see me do a bit of a half spin there, mate. Sorry, so Alex Murphy's now just 3 seconds behind me as well. Track is drying off quite quickly. Yeah, nowhere near slick tyres yet, I don't think.
P3, you're reeling, Turner, in. The gap is 2.6.
I'm not sure I am. Alright, who's that? That's back. That's John Cook, JC, John JC Cook. In his pastel colour car. They'll get a bit of spray on the window now, but I don't think we need our wipers. Bit more generous with my track position, avoiding that curb. Car stopped ahead. Again, I doubt that's anyone we're actually fighting.
Yellow flag.
Oh, it is. That's Jan. Oh, John's off. Bye, John. Hopefully you'll watch this back and see that. Wrong gear. So fight for the lead in front now. 3.5 seconds ahead of us. Rob Turner versus Jan Schoenfelder, both well over 3K drivers. Will they slow each other up as they battle? Will they hit each other? There's Tinehawk as well. Hopefully he's not going to get involved in any of this. I'll actually holding those two up would be quite good. Tinehawk. Turner's got Jan. He's got past. He's taking the lead. Rob Turner takes the lead. Right, looks like they're both past Tinehawk now. Oh, I was late turning in there. Woo. Oh, Neil Q Todd. SimRacer 65 is disconnected. I think Tinehawk's having a go back at the guys in front. Oh, he's gone off. Careful when you come back on, David. Is he going to let me past? Yeah, I think that was him letting me past. Thanks, David. Ah. Had to scoop up that one before it got me. Right, more back markers in front, so Matt Russell's now between the two leaders.
Murphy is reeling you in. The gap's now 1.9 seconds.
That's all I need. Right, hopefully Tyhawk can distract him. If not, hold him up. Right, who's this guy? Matt Russell. Okay. Is he letting me through? Good man. Cheers, Matt. Right, yeah, Murphy's definitely catching me. Murphy, Alex Murphy too, 3.5k driver.
Your lap time was 1:46.
Some great battling going on in front though. I don't know if you guys could just about see that. Side by side there. I think Jan's got it. Back from Rob.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Turner.
Okay, Alex behind us got past Tyhawk. Oh dear.
Robert and our Asetek, we don't fight. It's whether sad to take the lead.
Didn't quite make that out, but I think Jan's enjoying the battle for the lead. Yeah, side by side again. Oh dear. Hey, BB. Sorry, I'm not really looking at the things. Yeah, don't worry, Neil. Don't worry, mate. Yeah, cheers, BB.
You've just done a 147.08. The track temperature's rising. It's now 89 Fahrenheit.
The track's drying off, BB, but we haven't got the pace of these two guys in front. And we're being hunted down by Alex behind us. Oh no, the rain's really coming down now. We've still got the wet tyres on, so that's good. I'll switch my requirement, so if we do have to change tyres, it will now be wet. But I think these are the sort of conditions where Alex was a bit quicker than me. So I expect him to appear in my rearview mirror fairly quick.
P3.
We'll get the wipers on while we get an opportunity. Right, wet weather again. How many laps? We've still got 44 laps of fuel on board as well, so no problem there. I think Russell's in the pits. We're just coming out of the pits. Alex has got past him. Ah, that's a shame. Right, very, very grey skies. This rain may well last a while. Ah, good. Good, it's working okay, BB. These first few streams are all going to be about trial and error, aren't they? Hopefully you can see my face okay. Starting to avoid using that curb now.
The gap to Murphy behind is increasing. It's now 2.4 seconds.
Yeah, he'll be with me again soon. Now look at this rain, guys. Mistakes are going to be made all around. Less pale, good. Got myself a tan. A cheats tan. Tongue's coming out again as I'm concentrating. Yeah, I know, mate. I know. This car's not too powerful, so you can get away with a little bit. And some curbs you can just sort of skip over without any throttle or anything on. It's really hammering down now. I can really feel there's no grip. Alex Murphy doesn't seem to be bothered behind me though. He's catching me still. Car stopped on the right. I think that's a back marker though, Oliver. Cool. It really is raining now.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 11 seconds.
Oh, right, yeah. Thanks for rubbing it in. The amount of concentration I'm having to put in here. Sorry for guys asking questions on chat. We're about halfway through the race at the moment, I think, but I just haven't even had a chance to look at what the timer is. What is it? Hour and 2 minutes to go, I think. 2 hour race. Round she goes. And into the barrier. Ah, come on, recover, 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 recover. Right, we'll carry on. Oh, that's the first mistake. We had a slide early, but we managed to catch it. That's the first time we've bumped into a barrier or anything. Oh, and the car is just struggling for grip everywhere. Right, let's concentrate. Maybe we can force Alex into making a mistake. So, Zhao behind is now 5 seconds back, so that's another one to keep an eye on.
E4. Halfway home, fuel's good.
For all you tongue fans. Tongue fans. Sorry, I'm supposed to be concentrating. Do you want to know something really funny, actually?
Yellow flag. Watch
Oh,
out.
I said back marker. My name's Damien Cross, as you guys know quite well. There is a more famous Damien Cross, who has an E at the end of his name, Damien Cross with an E at the end. And let's just say the thumbnail for this video with the moist and the 2-hour solo. And the innuendo behind all that would very much apply to the other Damien Cross. So if you don't know, he's a... yeah. Have a look. Damien Cross, my name, but with an E on the end. Well, actually don't. Especially if there are children present. But when I was making that thumbnail with the 2-hour solo, I was like, I think he won a prize in some sort of erotic awards for best solo 1 year. And when I first started getting out on social media, a few people thought I was him. And I used to have a triathlon page on Facebook, Damien Cross Triathlon. But the sheer number of people visiting that page and following me thinking I was probably the other one meant that Facebook thought that that was the ideal community to recommend my Damien Cross Triathlon to. When really, they weren't interested in me at all. But yeah, I'll leave you guys with that. Bloody rain. Bloody rain, eh?
The gap behind is now 6.3 seconds.
Has he made a mistake? No, it's 4.6. What's he on about? Oh, this is... Russell. Russell's turned this weather up to 11, hasn't he, for this race? Whoa, snap there. It's coming down the hill. This is going to get so tricky. We're 16 seconds off the dry lap times, look. Yeah, definitely a different guy. Timothy Brown. Is there a more famous Timothy Brown without the E? And no, Charles, it's not my alter ego. That's why I've got a new camera, you see. You know, my sponsors demanded. Oh, this is so tricky. It might not look like I'm doing a lot with the steering wheel. The reason I'm not doing a lot with the steering wheel is I'm just trying to keep it balanced on the throttle and the brakes. I'm trying to spot where the apexes are. I don't know if it's coming across on on stream, but I can barely see where the white lines are. Yes! Turn the moist up to 11. Right, there's definitely like rivers going across the track now. Try and not make mistakes, not too worried about the pace. Hopefully people around will make mistakes. And if I just make fewer, we can stay in touch with them. A bit of aquaplane in there. The front end just wandered on its own little path. Whoa! That was fun. Oh. I tell you what though, iRacing, this rain is just fantastic. You know, 10, 20 years ago I used to do go-karting, and being in England, of course, a lot of the time it's raining. I was quite good in the rain and on cold tyres. And I have to say, although I'm certainly not a professional race driver, driven a GR86, never driven a GR86, let alone in conditions like this, but it's remarkable how the car behaves, and you can call on that experience from the real world. Some people may disagree. Let me know what you guys think in chat if you've had a go and you've got real world experience as well. I mean, go-karts obviously a very slightly, very different thing. Especially like leaning out of the corners and stuff like that.
The gap to Murphy
But
in front is now 6.5.
The way the water collects on track, and the little bit just before the curb, the little puddles that you get, it's so accurate. I'm pleased that they didn't release it until it was at this stage. I think if they'd have done it half-assed, it would have been such a shame. Right, so Alex is now 5.4 ahead. Chow is 13 seconds behind. It looks like they're making more mistakes than I am at the moment.
P4.
Just trying to keep it pointed in roughly the right direction. Oh, there's John.
Yellow flag.
Wait there, John. Might be the second time we've lapped John, I'm not sure. We've definitely passed him at least once, haven't we? Jan is well ahead now. He's 28 seconds ahead of me. Alex is 5 seconds ahead of me. Whew. Those wet tires feel heavy. You know what? I haven't got enough experience switching from wet to dry to compare, to be honest with you, buddy. Slow car on the right. Alex has made another mistake. Right, so Alex is obviously capable of making mistakes. They are human. Not sure if Alex is boy Alex or girl Alex or somewhere in between. But, so apologies if I say he and it's not. This corner here where I've had real problems, isn't it? Whoa, what an event this is though, Russell. What a great way to demonstrate
The next car is Murphy.
the new free content on iRacing and celebrate your 2 years. Made a mistake coming down there. The back end just snapped on me again. So Daniel Martin is now up past Jow behind. 4.8k driver. There's so many bloody quick drivers here. Where have you got all these from, Russell? Everyone's a 4k driver. Apart from me. But yeah, fantastic event. And actually, the skill of the drivers is quite handy in one sense that this didn't just turn out to be absolute carnage. Oh, okay, yeah, I haven't actually changed where the relative is. I moved everything because the camera, so that I can see the relative, but I forgot that you guys will need it moved as well. Great feedback for the next stream. It's set to be okay for if I make a video, but because this is a stream, I've got the different settings on OBS. It's a different, I can't remember what they call it, but it's in a different place. Different set of scenes than if I do a video. So yeah, fantastic call there to change that.
The gap to Murphy ahead is now 4.3.
We've still got 35 laps of fuel on board. How big is the fuel tank in this Toyota? Right, I'm definitely slower than the people around me at the moment, but just trying to stay on track. P4 at the moment. Trying to pick out these apexes when you can barely see them in the grey. The various shades of grey. Don't get me started on shades of grey now, after we've been talking about the other Damien Cross. How many shades of grey? Tongue's out. What has this stream turned into? All this water, all this moistness. It's sent me doolally. Wonder when this wet weather's going to stop. Is the rain going to stay forever? Just thinking back to the first part of this race when there was the pack of 5 of us at the front in the dry. We were just sort of gradually inching away from the rest of the the pack. It was so serene compared to this, wasn't it? So normal. Check the weather black box. Yeah, you check the weather black box. I'm busy with my hands right now. I'll try and get to it. Right. Looks like about a quarter of an hour, maybe.
The track temperature's
It will
falling.
stop.
It's now 85 Fahrenheit.
Maybe because of all the water on it, Jim. Oh, is that a bit of blue sky ahead? Oh, can you now? So Jim can tell me. Right. You can tell this is my first ever iRace in these new conditions. So much to learn. I've been away with work, if you guys don't know, and I've been really jealous watching everyone have a go in the wet. Ooh. Traction control, help me out there.
Martin is getting closer. The gap is now 7.9.
No, it's not. It's 6.3. Jim's a bit strange today. Unless he's right, and it is more like 7 seconds because we're so much slower in these conditions. Whereas my relative is showing me what it would be if we were in dry conditions. And that distance that he is on track behind would be 6 seconds, when actually in the rain it's more like 7. Don't know. Afterwards, go to controls, you see whether you could assign a button. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know, exactly, BB. I keep looking down there, sorry, because that's where the chat is. Traction control in a Toyota is the one thing that I hate most about this car, and I'm loving it today. Oh, definite cloud-free sky in the distance. Jim's always wrong. Stay in the left lane. No, Jim. It's the right lane. Stay
past James, stay past.
Oh, too much curb, Dabo. Sort of turning in, not really sure how much grip you're going to have at the front, how much you're going to understeer. Slow car on the left, you stay there. Well, that was nerve-wracking. Daniel's got past him, no problem at all. Oh yeah, BB.
Okay, Damo, you've used half your fuel.
Daniel's catching me. Range should clear up soon. Message from the spotter at the bottom of the screen there. Yeah, I'll try not to do that, baby. Oh no. Braking on the curb there, had to be so gentle with the pedal. No idea where my apex was there. Alright, a bit of a gaggle of cars coming up. Russell Bright, eXtric, a David Clasper Tinehawk. They are P15 and P18, so they're probably on different laps. So hopefully they're not battling too hard. Guy behind's only a second behind me now. So David and Russell are generous. Oh, he's carried so much more speed than me through there. Yeah, he's got to run at me. I'm going to let him go. He's just got so much pace on me. I don't want him to run into the back of me accidentally. I'd rather be behind. No, I'm going to try and stick with him. Remember, we put fuel on board during our stop. So we may be running higher fuel and have to put less in at the fuel stop. Oh, actually, it's showing that actually at this pace, we're going to have enough fuel to not have to stop again. If the track stays wet and we can stay on wet tyres, I mean, even if it gets dry and we don't overheat the tyres, we might be able to finish this race without a fuel stop. Now, we will use a bit more fuel when it's dry, but we shall see. But putting a bit of fuel in when we stop for tyres turns out to perhaps be a good idea. Yeah, I can't keep up with Daniel. I can't. Hey, he's a 4.8k driver. I'm not supposed to keep up with a 4.8k driver. Someone's exiting the pits. Don't get in the way, don't get in the way.
P5.
Come on, rain, stop.
The car behind is catching. The gap's now 16 seconds.
That's Matt. Which side are you going, Matt? Right, so Alex Murphy is the guy next on my radar then, so he must have made a mistake. So he was running P2, I think, wasn't he? Oh, Russell's off. Unlucky Russell. I hope he's having fun. This is his anniversary, of course. Thanks, dude. Right, so the pits are offering me dry tyres, but I think we might stick out the rest of this race on wets and just see how slow we are when it dries up, if it dries up. There's Alex trying to get past Tynehawk, and I think he's managed to do it.
The gap to Murphy ahead is now 4.8 seconds.
Come on, blue skies. Oh. It's not the corner I thought it was at. It's trouble with Ledenon when you don't know it very well. Some of the corners can look like other corners. Oh, okay. Right, wipers off. That's the end of the rain. This part of the circuit anyway. Now it's raining again, okay. No, it's not. Obviously just a patch of rain around that corner. And even that, isn't that clever? Hey, that's quite clever, isn't it? That's how it works in real life. You just get rain at one corner sometimes. Right. So this is when we do want more rain, because I don't want to have to stop again. We've still got 35 minutes of the race. Once again, guys, thanks for chatting away, but I can't see it. I'm so busy concentrating. Have a look every now and again, and I see a lot of BB and Kevin. They show up nicely because, of course, they are members of the channel. They've joined.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 89 Fahrenheit.
How is it 89 Fahrenheit when it's soaking wet? Oh, I think Alex is off. How's this rejoin? We've got a position, guys. I imagine he'll get us back soon enough. No, he's in my spray. He can't see as well. Oh, he's got a bit of a tank slapper coming out of that corner there. Don't know if you saw in the rearview mirror. That's got him out of our tow. Okay, so he's now 1.5 seconds behind. Let's see how quickly he catches us.
P4.
Oh, bit of rain here. Oh, Tyne Hawk's managed to stay in front of us as well. Or is he? Hey, David. He's definitely going to watch that back, isn't he? He gets a chance. So, of course, I'm calling him Tyne Hawk, if you guys don't know, because he has a YouTube channel, Tyne Hawk. We race each other quite often. We're always quite close on track.
The gap to Murphy behind is now 2.5 seconds.
Right, I think if we get any tyres from now on, they should be dry, shouldn't they, maybe? I'll get it ready. The track still is wet, so if we go in for a fast repair or something, we'll get wet tyres still. Well, Murphy's not really catching us, that's good. No, don't know what happened there. Come on, go, go, go! And our Tyne Hawk's back with me. Oh well, I was due an error, wasn't I? Oh, and Alex has taken loads of curb on the entry. Right, let's see if we can catch Alex again.
Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 85 Fahrenheit.
Okay, Jim. 30 minutes of the race to go. Thanks to everyone who's still watching. Now, if you're watching back during the week, remember to give the video a like. A lot of effort's gone into this from Russell to set it up, and it's a lot of effort for me to minimise these errors. Let's hunt Murphy down. I like chasing someone. I know the spray. I mean, the spray's not too bad today, is it? But it is nice when you're trying to hunt someone down. Right, will he make a mistake here? Oh! Hey, Tidehawk! Oh, God, who's next? Ben's only 7 seconds behind. Let's go, go, go! I don't know what happened there. The car just didn't want to know, did it? Right, okay. We go again. At least I didn't hit anything again. Ooh.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 81 Fahrenheit.
Right, so Alex is... Yeah, that's giving him a 10-second lead over me. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. I was offline all the way around there. Let's do a full 360 and off we go. So that's going to bring Ben, who's only 7 seconds behind. Russell's there as well, but he's not on the same lap as us. Not too worried about Russell. He's a nice buffer between me and Ben. Come on, Russell. No, you don't. A little bit of a dry line appearing. Actually got up to 4th gear there. Yeah, up these hills you can see where the water's starting to drain away. Right, so crossing the line, and Alex Murphy's about 15 seconds ahead now, so let's try a mistake-free lap, shall we? Shall we give that a whirl, see if that works? Yeah, we've tried everything else. We've tried all different sorts of mistakes, haven't we? Let's try one without any mistakes. It's a novel approach, I know. Might just work. Staying offline into this hairpin because there's a nice patch on the entry and then on the exit there. Dry tarmac. It's going to be a 1x. 18, there's still 25 minutes of the race to go, but I think we're alright on incident points. Again, there's a nice dry patch around the outside of that hairpin. Alright, it was 15 seconds last lap. Looks like it's 14 this one, so I gained a second on him maybe. We'll see when we cross the line.
The gap behind is now 7.3 seconds.
We gained 2 seconds, I think.
Come on, keep your focus.
Again, sort of crossing over the racing line as we go around that corner. That one's not so bad. Oh, looks like John JC Cook's made a mistake again because he's a back marker in front of us. And there's Tynork. But he's letting us go, isn't he? Give him a thanks.
P5.
You're very close to me there. Don't know if he missed his braking or we have completely different lines, but it got us quite close to each other. I know I said we like to be close on track. Not like that. I'll try and run away from him because I'm scared of him now. Yeah, 1.2 seconds, so he's not getting a toe off me either. That'll learn you. Right, gap to Alex now 12.6. Okay.
Sector 1 is 0.47 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.42 off the pace. Sector 3 time is fast.
They're still showing that we've still got enough fuel to finish the race. But will we need to pit for tyres? I think if I can make these tyres hang on, I definitely will try to do that. And I'm just hoping that other people, when they pitted for tyres, didn't necessarily get fuel as well, but they probably did, because it was a nice opportunity to fill up. Right, John JC Cook. Let's go get John. He's well offline there. I assume that was him just letting me past.
14 seconds.
Tynork's got through as well. I had to collect up a slide. So I lost a bit of momentum there. One X. I think David probably got a 1x there as well. He's got my toe back anyway. Right, can we pull more than a second ahead of Clasper again?
Remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
Right, we've managed to get away from David again. This is lap 55, looks like it's going to be 67 laps.
That lap time was 1:45.39.
Oh, I think David spun behind. He's caught it, he's caught it. Wasn't the full spin, just a half. Alright, Alex Murphy's 11 seconds ahead, so we have caught him a little bit over the last few laps.
Away from the guy behind. The gap's now 11 seconds.
Bit of no man's land at the moment. P5, 11 seconds between me and the people in front and behind. Nice little consistent gap, front and back. Oh, there's a nice dry line on the middle here now, look. We'll have some of that. Right, back marker in front, that's Matt. You stand out the way. Just about. Cheers, Matt. So the next person in front is P13, so that's Clayton Buller, but they are a lap down. So that car you can see there, 5.6 seconds ahead is Clayton. I haven't we've seen Clayton at all this race, have we? So, don't know how quick he is.
0.8 off the pace. Yellow flag, watch out.
Okay, yellow flag. Already 4 seconds behind Alex Murphy now. So that must have been Alex that made a mistake. Clayton's right with him. Or her. So I'm not sure if Alex is boy or girl. Stamping on that throttle. And I see the dry line. I had to catch that one. Car tried to swap ends on me. No, 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 Toyota. Couldn't get the front end in there. Think that's going to let Alex get away a bit. Yeah, Alex has pulled away. So if Alex doesn't need to stop again, then I think my only chance is him making a big mistake. Look how he's pulled away from Clayton. Now Clayton there is a 2.8k driver, and Alex has just managed to just pull away from him like it's on different tyres.
145.92. to Murphy in front is now 5.9 seconds. Okay, Damo, don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
You know what, Jim? I haven't thought about one lap time. I've got no idea what my lap times are or what they've been. You let me through? No. Tried to give him room in case he came back. But Alex is now 7 seconds ahead. Ooh, 14 minutes of this race to go. You know what, for a 2-hour race, it's actually gone fairly quickly. We've only had the one pit stop, and it still looks like, hopefully, that is just the only pit stop we're going to need, because I think these wet weather tyres might last.
5.74.
Just hoping people need fuel, but they're not stopping. So they must have did what I did and just topped up when they came in. We are P5 now, mate. I just didn't have the pace of the higher rated guys in the really damp conditions. I made a couple of mistakes as well. But yeah, everyone in front of me is 3.4k or higher. I just wasn't able to stay with them. But yeah, just 15 minutes to go. Less than 15 minutes. We don't need to stop again. There's a slight chance that other people might need to, but I'm not sure. The track's getting drier and drier, and I'm still on wet tyres. Not sure if they're going to overheat or whether I need to start cooling them down, because this is all new to me. But coming into the pits to change tyres, I think 35 seconds-ish just for the stop, let alone coming in and out of the pits. So I don't think I'll do that. I'd rather lose a few seconds a lap. How many laps are there to go? It looks like this is the end of lap 59. There's going to be 67 maybe. There's only 8 laps to go. And there's still a lot of damp patches, so even if you did have slicks, you're not going to be anywhere near that delta. The best ever lap. It looks like we're gaining on Alex though. Gap's currently 5 seconds, 5.2. Bit too greedy on the entry there. Had to wait to get on the throttle. I can hear some thudding on my car. I'm not sure what that's all about. Alright, so the car behind us right now is Rob Turner, who is the race leader, and he's 5 seconds behind. So it's going to be close at the end of the race, whether or not I'll get lapped here. Again, unless he has to pit stop, but...
Your lap times are improving. This is exactly what we need.
Okay. Bit dry out there now, so I can use a bit of that runoff. Okay, there's not a lot of grip out there though, so the traction control slows me down there.
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. The gap to Murphy ahead is now 5.2 seconds.
Right, the back end of the car is now sliding a bit, and the traction control is stopping me getting on the throttle, so I'm going to have to be a bit more careful. Counts as an off track apparently. Like that. Did you see that on the turn in? Car just wasn't happy. Okay, 10 seconds. The thing is, that was dry tyres on a dry track. This is still, you can see the spray come up for the cars in front. Yeah, both go to the same conclusion there, I think.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.7 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.31 off the pace.
Yeah, I prefer staying inside the track there rather than using that extra runoff. Rob Turner is only 2 seconds behind me now. As in the race leader coming to lap me. He's really got his car dialed in. So this is James Rennick in front of us.
Blue flag.
Oh, I've got the blue flag.
The gap behind's increased to 16 seconds.
Looks like we're not going to finish on the lead lap then, guys. But nothing we could have done about Rob's pace today.
Blue flag.
Alex Murphy's 4.5 seconds ahead. Ugh, need him to make mistakes. 7 minutes to go. We're running P5 at the moment.
Blue flag.
Yeah, he keeps telling me blue flag, but he's still 1.5 seconds back.
You've just done a 143.42. Sectors 1 and 2 are 0.6 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.38 off the pace.
Right, got past that guy. And the leader's just driven around the outside of me. Where's he got that grip from? Amazing. Probably just skill, but there's a chance it could be setup or something as well, but it's just skill in it. Right, let's see how long we can stick with the guy. I think it's in these conditions earlier where he was quick. Traction control slowing me down a bit there. Right, give me a tow, Rob. Help me catch up to Alex. I think Alex has actually pulled away a little bit. Yeah, he has. Bad lap from me there with the two cars.
Last lap was a 143.75.
Oh, that's got to be a slowdown, isn't it? Is that the line round there? Can you do that?
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Well, I would have thought that would have been a slowdown, but never mind.
The gap to Murphy ahead is now 6.8 seconds.
I don't think people are going to have to refuel, are they? I think everyone did what I did and put fuel on in the tyre stop.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 85 Fahrenheit.
That's going to be a 1X. I was just trying to keep up with Rob because I've lost his toe. And I pushed a bit hard there. Got myself another 1X. 21 out of 40. We're still going to be okay. We're not going to get a penalty or anything.
That lap time was 141.45.
I think we're back at his toe again now. But yeah, it might be too little too late to catch up with Alex. All we can hope is that Alex makes a mistake.
Track temps increasing. It's now 89 Fahrenheit.
So yeah, for everyone who's watched along to this point in the race, there's now just a couple of minutes to go. Thank you so much for joining me on a Thursday night here in the UK, wherever time it is where you are around the world. Thank you so much. Bringing this home now. Give the video a like if you haven't already, because it really helps me to understand what you guys want to see. It helps YouTube to show it to other people during the week. I see there's an incident ahead, but I'm not sure that's going to be evolving.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Anyone that concerns us.
139.93.
Nonetheless, we will continue to push. Oh, it's a slowdown. Did he just ignore it then?
We need to slow down and give back some time.
Or just manage to serve it because there's not a lot of grip. Slowdowns don't really matter then. Is he staying out there? Down there for me as well, you mate? Yeah, got past Alan.
Track temps increasing. It's now 93 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, again, a slowdown that you just serve automatically. Maybe that's the secret. In these wet weather races, doesn't matter if you get a slowdown.
Okay, Damo, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Too much fuel. Alex is still there in the blue car. He's too far ahead. And if this race leader doesn't catch him and overtake him, then we're not going to be able to do the final lap. White flag. This is our last lap. But Alex won't have had the white flag because he's in front of the leader.
Last lap. Your lap time was 140.18.
Pushing too hard. Sorry, Alan. Just wanted to keep my position there. Well, what a fantastic showcase, as I said before, of the new iRacing based content of this track that's now available to everybody. I didn't have to pay for this today. It's my first day of driving it. He came in a bit hot there. And then he got wiped out on the final lap. But just bringing it home. No one behind, no one in front. Wet weather, changeable weather, some really hard rain at one point. Really unpredictable about what tyres to get for both qualifying and the race. I thought we kind of played it okay. No chance to really do a setup on the car or anything. Great race, Rob. Well done, mate. Such good pace there. Couldn't do anything about Rob's pace there. We actually lapped us in that race. Amazing. Wow.
P5. That's the end of the
P5.
race. Never mind.
No chance to do another lap. There's our leader in the Martini car. Extra dry.
Have you got it, David? Oh, I think he got it.
Look at this drama coming past us.
Great, that was so close.
Well, bit of drama there from David Clasper as well. He can try and do donuts. I think he is. I think he's going on the grass to do it though. Let's go park in a tree.
I didn't want to fight you too hard, Peter. I'm on 39 X's.
He's on 39 X's. Yeah, who gets better slowdowns? They just disappear.
Congrats, Rob. Yes.
I think I've missed the part where there's a tree. I wonder if I can get it this way. We go up this way. Oh, no, can't get through that one. Right. Go park in a tree. You know what I'm on about? I'm not surprised. Is it this one here? Yeah, I think it might be this one here. Up there? Can I get through this one? We get through there. We go up there. This side of the barrier. Push. We'll go through the mobile phone mast and park in a tree. Right. Let's tow. Oh, right. We'll have a look at everyone's instance in a minute. Let's see me parking in a tree. I missed it. How did I manage to miss the tree? There we go. But what I'm going to do quickly is, you told me that the relative... Oh, I can't actually see that. Hang on. If I go to... In theory, if I kind of do that, then the fuel will have been visible to you guys. And I think the relative would have been as well. Who do I want to message? Why is my iPad suddenly... Did I say Siri, did I? You can go away, Siri. Shut up. Go away. Siri, go away. Don't send it then. iPads. Now Siri's in a strop with me. Anyway, am I using OBS? Yes, I am, mate. Yep. But because the race is over, I can't get into the car, and that will therefore bring up the caps. But shall we have a look at the incidents? This might take us a while, but we will have a quick look. We finished, or better say, lab event, so you guys can't see this is behind my head. Well done, all. Great fun. Yeah, we'll have a look. You can right click and hit interact after. What does that mean? So if I right click, there isn't a thing that says interact after. Never mind, don't worry about it. I'll sort it out before the next one. Anyway, we're going to look at everyone's instance. So we need to go back to the start of the race. This is going to take a while. If it gets too much, I might just, yeah, skip it. Russell says, thanks, Damien. Yeah, fantastic all round. Right, let's have a look at the instance. I'm going to leave a note. Now I'm going to look at my stream. So, thanks everyone for watching along. If you're now joining us, we'll have a look at the instance. So we've managed to finish P5. We'll have a look at the results here. So this is the race result. There were 26 people here. Some people didn't finish. Some people disconnected. Some people finished many, many laps down. We ended up getting lapped, which is a bit rubbish, but never mind. But we finished P5. Can't moan at that. Everybody in front of us was 3.4k or higher, I believe. So satisfied with that. Never driven the car on this track. Never driven this track at all. Never driven it in the rain at all. Happy days. I made a couple of mistakes, but you know what? It wasn't too bad, was it? It wasn't too bad. Which stream? So someone's asked. Damien Ross. Oh. On YouTube. Yeah, the race is over, Andrew. But we're going to have a look at the instance. So we'll go back to lap 1. Before I do that, though, I'm going to shrink that and see what my buttons are. What view have you guys got here? Oh, that's all right. That's all right. 21 FPS on the replay. Okay. Don't want that. Oh, yes, I do. Options. Control. Turn my thing off. Next instant. Page up and page down. Nice and simple. Okay, let's have a look at everybody's incidents. This was obviously to start the race. Hopefully this won't glitch and lock onto one person. Right, so first corner. What's going to happen here? Just a bit of side by side there between Jan and... Which one was that? There we go, so that was that. Anyway, right, 28. What I'm going to do... Hang on. Yeah, I'm going to do that so we can actually see people's names. So this is Alan. Wow, very low FPS, so apologies, guys. So Tinehawk. Oh, a bit of a coming together there. Got away with it. Yeah, BB, it was great fun, mate. Really good fun. You should have left them at the airport. Oh. And this is when it was dry. This is when it's dry. So kind of before their Bobwood house. Just getting involved in a few incidents. Oh, a nice little train of cars here. Just coming down to the final corner. Oh, one of them didn't make it. Mark. That's it. Get out of the way, mate. Oh, he's... Nice thinking, Mark. He's done this before, hasn't he? Oh, okay. Oh, so start to rain. Oh, and it's just caught out there. Just in front of Russell. Oh, and it just scrapes Russell. So that was Blake. And John Cook as well. There's also been caught up. Blake's not going to wait for John. Great stuff. Who we got here? Philip. What are you doing, Philip? Oh, unlucky. The change of elevation on this track. It makes it so hard, doesn't it? So hard. Okay, coming down here. Bob. Taking a lot of speed in. Yeah, hold it. Oh, unlucky, mate. We've all been there. In fact, here comes SimRacer 65. Neil Todd. And he spins to the inside. Now, where's he going to go? How's your rejoin, Neil? Yeah, look at him. He's sensible. Philip there. Is it the barrier? Oh, unlucky, Philip. Okay, Mark. Ooh, just understeered there. Into the pink car. Okay, so this is Oliver hunting down Tinehawk. Oh, and Oliver just locks the rears. Spins round. Styles it out. How's your rejoin? He's waiting. Good on you. Well done, Oliver. Okay, here's Alan coming down the hill. Nope. And round it goes. Traction control didn't help you out there. It was David. Yeah, you're right, mate. I saw you a few times. We passed each other a couple of times, didn't we? Okay, it's Oliver. What's Oliver going to do? Taking his time down here in the wet. Oh, no. Just that wet line you can see there. So hard to brake on. Whoa, Stephen. Starling. That's it. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. He managed to hold it. Nice one. Nice. Right, Mike. Yeah. Hard to get the car slowed down nicely there. Bit of a gaggle. Lots of people in the same livery here. Mark in the middle. Nice pirouette, sir. Proper rally style. Get Carlos Sainz in there. Alex, so this is the guy that we were chasing down for pretty much the whole race. Into the barriers. And I think we did something, there's me just passing. We did something incredibly similar to that later on in the race, didn't we? Jan's just come on and said, while we're watching Alex make another mistake, just a spin.
2 litres remaining. Very little fuel left. Box this lap, please, Damo.
Alright, calm down, Jim. No, I've lost all the chat there, but Jan was just saying, or Jan was just saying, very good sportsmanship when people were passing each other. Yeah, Neil, you and David had great battles, didn't you? Okay, down the hill. Pennzoil carve, Dan Taylor. Just a drift. Sometimes you just catch those little patches of water. How's your rejoin? Yeah, fine. Find a nice little gap there. Daniel in the other car. In this livery. Again, it's exactly the same spot as the last crash we saw. Okay, Philip. What's Philip done? Can't even tell what corner that is. Where are you going? He's going to have a cheeky hot dog, isn't he? I'll be time for that after the race, Philip. Come on. Okay, Russell, the star of the show, the 2-year-old. 2-year-old eXtric Racing. Oh, like it. Oh, 9 out of 10 for the drift. Held it. Annoyingly, it probably gave you a 2x for that, didn't it? But you held it. That's fine. Rain ruined it. Hello, Jan. You're right. Yeah. Sorry, Jan. Is it Jan or Jan? Or just forgive me if I say it wrong. But great to race you. Start the race in the dry as well. It was good fun. We had similar pace at that point, but as soon as it rained, you had me. You had me. Here we go. Daniel coming down in the pink. Oh, that's a lot of speed he's taken in there. Jan. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, nearly did the full 360. Managed to keep out of everyone's way. Good skills. Round you go. Russell, what's Russell up to? Oh, just a tiny little wheel on the white line. Yeah, I'm not going to give you 9 out of 10 for that one, Russell. That was less than that. Hey, the familiar colours of John Cook. Same corner as Russell just did. Oh, you're just taking a cheeky little shortcut. That's what that is, isn't it? I know your game. Yeah, see you later, BB. Nice to see you come along, mate. Hopefully we'll get a chance to race together soon. So BB Racing, who's now leaving, one of the channel members, feel free to join as well if you want to support this journey. But BB's got his own YouTube channel. Check that out as well. Obviously, you can see there, BB Racing. Best thing about BB is when he does a race and forgets to put fuel in the car after he's done qualifying. And a look of horror. You've bought the Porsche. Hopefully, BB will be one of the drivers that I'm going to be sharing a car with for the Nürburgring 24. So he's bought the Cayman. Hence all the 4Xs. So that'll be the Nürburgring 24 in a few months. A couple of months. Anyway, we're looking at incidents. Mark, what are you up to? Oh, he's going for that hot dog as well. Oh, have you managed to keep out the barrier there? Nice work. Or did you clunk it and I just can't hear it? I don't know. Twins. Clayton. Oh, no. Sibling rivalries. Twins always fight, don't they? Cheers, Russell. Saw you a couple of times there, mate. It was good to see you. Fantastic event. And what a great showcase. I was saying during the stream, what a great showcase of the content that people can now get as part of the base package. Oh, Stephen, just on his own. That's coming down that hill. It's so hard to keep it a straight line. Here's Clasper. Go on, Tynork, you Geordie. Are you Geordie or Mackham? Or I'm sorry for getting it wrong. That's it. That's how you do it. That's how you spin round that corner. Good skills. Mark behind. Is he going to... Yeah, just down that hill again, isn't it? Is this Matt doing the same thing? Ben, good to see you in chat. Nice race. A couple more spins from you. Just too much pace for me. Ben, there were times when you were stressing me out, mate. Chasing me down. It's like he's 6 seconds, he's 7 seconds, he's 6 seconds again. Oh dear. Here's Russell. He hasn't got... Is that his normal colour front bumper? Or has he found a replacement from someone? You don't like that corner, do you, Russ? You ain't no Mackham. Okay, understood, sir. Oliver coming down the hill. Is this going to be just light up the rear wheels? Yeah, unlucky, mate. Philip trying an unconventional line, which is good in these conditions. Perhaps overdid it. Facing the wrong way. Get out of the way. Ah, scared. Oh, and someone else joins him. Who was that? In the 11 car. I don't know. Right, here comes Tynhawk, who's not a Mackham. Ah, almost held it. Mark, same corner, same thing? Yeah. Whoa! That's close. Okay, Mike, with the Seabrook car. This is Mike Murphy. That's it. We were racing him at the start of the race when it was dry. He's managed to keep his momentum up there. When this car stops, it's so hard to get it going again. It's like, you need to have more power. James Rennick, we saw him during the race. I don't think he made many mistakes. There's one. Holds his brakes. I have to say, every time I came up to someone and they were parked at the side of the road, I felt confident that they were going to be considerate with their rejoin. And you don't get that in official races. These community races, everyone's just a bit more respectful, aren't they? And it's so nice to know that people aren't going to just dive out in front of you. Daniel, just a little bit too much in there. Alan, oh, it's going to struggle to slow it down there. Oh, that could have been an amazing drift. That's it. And again, weights, good to see. Good to see everyone's just being so respectful. Really good. 2.5k strength of field here. Full of absolute legend drivers. Really, really pleased to see. And I'm so proud of myself for managing to scoop a top 5 in this company. Really unexpected. David, who's not a Mackham, managed to carry on. 39x, David. What? I think I only got 20-something in the end. Okay, so this is Russell just behind us, and it's down the hill again, yeah. All done it, we've all done it. Oh, it's just showing us that from another angle. Does this mean it's a bad rejoin? No. No, he's just waiting for a gap. 3-point turn. Austin Powersing his way out of it. And there's your gap. Yep. Off you go, Russ. Okay, this is Bob. Is he going to go to the back of the 11? Oh! Oh, might have only just touched him and came off worse. Managed to live to fight another day. Alan staying out of the way here as leaders come through. That was, yeah, that was me and a couple of other guys coming through. When I remember that now. That's lap 22. Oh my word, we're only up to lap 22. Okay, we're going to wish for these a bit quicker. So this is John. Yeah, he managed just to hold it. Oh, it just rotates just a little bit too much. Did Bob pit for dry tyres? I don't think he did, Russ. I don't think he did. Matt Russell. I think the rate that he was kind of catching up to me, he couldn't have popped in and done a stop and lost that minute. Okay, Alan in and naps the car. Yeah, just another spin. Not many contacts between people. This is the thing. I think we were all trying our best to give each other room, not crash into each other. I know we were making mistakes like this. Synchronized spinning from David, and I think that's Jan in the black GR. Jan, sorry. Ben coming down. Ben C. White van in the Seabrook car. Style it out, mate. Yes, nailed it, Ben. Like it. You can come again. John. Okay, where's John going to find the grip? This looks all right. No, just... Yeah. Wonder if John, if you're watching, John... Yeah, 10 out of 10. Definitely white van. Did you have traction control on, John, or not? Because I think my traction control was on 3. Oliver, what's Oliver going to do? Just a touch in the curb there. People managed to avoid him. Same corner. So this is Mark just in front of the guy I was... Alex Murphy, wasn't it? I was fighting with. right in the middle of the road. Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? Good decision. Okay, Blake. What's Blake doing? Oh, he's touching the curb. Nope, 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 nope. Alan. Oh, look at that. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it.
Please, Damo.
Oh, what's going to happen to Russell? Oh, and there's the contact with Russell.
Can you hear me? Respond, please. Are you okay?
Jim, calm yourself. I'm going to just shut Jim up for a sec. Go away. Right, who's next? Neil Q Todd, SimRacer 65, what are you up to? Yeah, same. Been there, mate. We did that. We did that. Does he do the full 360? Just about. Nice. There's a gap. Good rejoin. Okay, Rennick. Touching that curb. You know what happens if you touch the curb. Russell. Car's a bit banged up, mate. And he's just done exactly what SimRacer 65 did. Oh, he lives to fight another day. Right, Blake. Your turn to just do a spin. He's on the brakes there. Oh, who's coming round? Are they going to... Yeah, safe. Good. Mark on the curb. Can't get it stopped. Sorry about the frame rate, guys. It's down to 22. 19 frames per second. Luckily, when I was racing, it was fine. I think, just a blink from Matt. I think I was over 90 or 100 frames per second. I didn't even look. I was too busy looking for an apex. Naps the car of Alan, just doing the usual thing. James doing the same thing again. Just forgot that drive on white lines was a bad idea. Zhao in the 11. Does the same. It's Ben C. This is the spin, is it? Yeah, again, it's that white line. At least you didn't collect anyone, mate. Oh, it looks like it's raining again. So, Tyne Hawk here. Oh, I think he was trying to avoid Alex. Alex Murphy. This goes for a bit of a wander around the car park. And off he comes again. It's Ben C. Is this another one? Same corner. Learn your lessons. Oh, I like that one. There's Mike Murphy. So what's with these Seabrook cars? Is that a thing that I should be aware of? Another synchronised spin from people. So you've got a yellow Seabrook car, haven't you, Ben? And then Mike's got a green one. Is this something you guys do in a league or something? But I guess a lot of you guys probably race with Russell, don't you, on the LOA stuff? Clayton with the rejoin, someone's coming, but yeah, he's sensible. Keeps out the way. Very respectful. Again, so respectful driving from everybody. Daniel Martin. Ah, nearly held it. Yeah, it's getting wetter and wetter and wetter now. So this is now lap 31. So we're coming up towards halfway around through the race. Very atmospheric. Daniel coming out the final corner. Oh, bump. Oh, is the car all right? It's that thing of trying to get this Toyota going, isn't it? Did you dump the clutch there? I think you might have done. Just to try and get a bit of wheel spin or something. Oh, stop. No, just lock the rears. Oh, that was in front of the race leaders as well. Russell, we're just joining the end of a spin there. Yeah, Russell, when you make it rain, mate, you've really made it rain. Did you switch this up to like 100% or something? That was insane. Ah, gotcha, white van. Gotcha, understood. Hey, there's me. I tried to avoid it, but somehow I was avoiding it anyway, and I somehow just drove into the bloody barrier. Off you go, Damien, you muppet. Oh, David Clasper here, really uptight behind one of those cars. Oh, unlucky, buddy. 15 minutes of heavy rain. Okay. Oh, Russell, did you qualify on wet tyres or dry tyres? I went out on wets, I think, and then half a lap round, I decided to come back in and get the dries on. I think that's what I did. I'll have to look back at the stream. Dry, okay. Yeah, I think I qualified on dry. Mark doing Mark things. Carlos Sainz things in his old Celica style Toyota. Here's Russell again. Coming into this final corner. It goes the other way, Russ. Here's Russell again. He's paid for the track. He's paid for it. He's going to use it. He's paid for the rain. He's going to get all those puddles. There's John. The familiar colours. Oh. That somehow made my side monitors move. Okay, Bob. Style it out, Bob. Come on, style it out. A little bit of throttle. Yes. Nearly. Nearly. Dan Taylor. On the curb. Gentle on the... No. Unlucky, mate. Nearly recovered it. I thought you were going to get away with that. And he sort of does. He lost a bit of time, but... I guess he'd have got 2x for that. This is coming into turn 1. What happens at turn 1? Oh! Oh, that's nice. That's going to make for an awesome photo. John hanging on to that white line. There's no grip on the white line, John. Okay, so this Alex has just passed John, and we're watching... Oh, unlucky, buddy. Yeah, car just got away from you. The end of a mistake from Russell. Russell, how many incident points did you end up on, mate? Oh, we'll have a look at the results in a bit, but... did you get... You must have got a penalty. Oh, Mark. Ah, there we go. He banged his car up. Yeah. Souvenir for someone to sell on eBay. You leave that there. Oh, it's still attached to your car. Dan, is he going to touch this white line? No. Oh. Drama. Right, we're on now on lap 39. So we're in the second half of the race now. So this was the end of this rainy period, I think. It started to get dry soon after this, didn't it? Well, it started to dry up. It never got dry. Zhao just touching that white line. John on the curb and the white line. Yep. Similar. David Clasper's turn. White line, curb. Spinny spin. Oh! Nearly flicked it right round. Oh, great battle here. Is this for position? Oh! Clayton just got on the throttle perhaps a bit too early. He's waiting for a gap. Nice one. Oh, Tyne Hawk. Somehow flicking the sun on and off there. Don't know if you guys saw that on the stream, but the sun was coming on and off. Spin around and off it goes. Right, Mark. Oh, just touches that curb on the inside. Big puddles there. Matt Russell, what are you going to do? Coming into turn 1. Yeah, that's right. we're on lap 38 now. Is that all you had, Russ? 28? That's all right. Yeah. Alan. Oh, just clogs. Manages to get it stopped. Blake and the twin car. Yeah, I think that was on the white line, wasn't it? John. Oh, nearly held it. Nearly held it. All right, David. Oh, this is a horrible corner again, isn't it? Are you going to do a full 360? Yeah, nice one. 9.2 out of 10. 9.2. Here comes Alex Murphy. Again, give each other a wide berth. So good to see. Imagine if this had been like an official race. If this is an official 15-minute race, it would have been absolute carnage with people hitting each other, wouldn't it? But oh, see how respectful John is there. Great to see. Here's Jan. Just on that white line. Ah, mate. Oh, but he sort of ended up pointing in roughly the right direction. Not too much time lost. And those little bits like that gave me hope during the race. If you end up watching the stream back at the start of the race, when you and Alex and that were making little mistakes, it gave me hope. Oh, Blank just having a bit of a blink. Ciao. Yeah, touching the line, mate. Is he going to hit the barrier? No. He sort of tried to spin it round, but actually made things worse for himself. Nearly held it again. Nearly held it. It's so satisfying when you do manage to hold it round there. Oh, again, the sun's flicking on and off as Jan's coming round here. Are you going to touch the white line? No? That's all right. What are we looking at? What did you do? I think you just turning the sun on and off was what it was showing us there. Okay, Alan, what are you up to? Final corner, up the hill. Whoa! I found the gap! Nice one. Here's Alex coming down the hill. Again, this is something that gave me hope every now and again. Tynort manages to avoid it, and there's me coming around in the background. Come on, Damo, quick, 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 run, 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 run. And we got past him. Not for long. Not for long, though. Alex was soon back past us again. Dan Taylor. Nice drift. Hold it. Just snap back. Mike in a Seabrook car. Again, would be so good if he managed to hold it. Lovely drifting. But the sun's coming out now. We can see the sun's... Oh, Jan. Hey, if that line works for... Oh, it nearly did. Yeah, you and Rob, I think, just took quite an aggressive line on the entry to that corner, right over the curb. I wasn't brave enough to do that. Tynort, that was just in front of me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember sort of waving to you. And there's Alex as well. Nearly. Again, nearly held it. Nearly held it. Jan on the curb. Unlucky fella. The more I see this, the more I think your instinct is to try and get it to do a full 360. But because the track ends up going back that way, it's perhaps best not to. Stuff we learn in hindsight, hey. Okay, Clayton coming down hard and fast. A little too fast. Is he going to do the 360? Oh, lovely. Carry on. You shouldn't even get a 2x for that. You should just get like a congratulations. Now, doing the same thing. Yeah, and the full 360. Yes, boy. Oh, nearly too much. Nearly too much. Ben, what are you doing? You going too hot into this hairpin? Yeah. Grip just wasn't there, mate. Dan. Oh, the track's drying up a bit now, and it was still really hard around that corner, wasn't it? Because it's so unpredictable. Oh, just catching the end of that. See if we can... No, it's just going to show us that bit. Oh. I thought the rejoin was going to be really bad there, but you see that the track is sort of drying up now. Daniel Bond. I don't think we've seen Daniel yet, have we? It's Daniel's first incident. As you rejoin. Again, respectful. Nice work, Daniel. John. Trying to stay off the curb, and it still didn't work, did it? Tynort. Yeah, we're starting to see lines of rubber left down when people are spinning around there now. Oh, Drow. Oh, I just got clipped. Dan on the curb. Still wet. Dan, you're doing the same thing. Oh, he's managed to hit the apex. Nearly caught it. So that's that first hairpin, isn't it? Did you guys, those of you watching still, get many slowdowns that you just managed to serve by just because it was slow anyway? I was watching, I can't remember who I was behind. It might have been the race leader when he lapped me. He just cut a corner and would have got a slowdown, but because we were going slow, it just disappeared. And then a couple of laps later, I sort of thought, oh, I'll give it a whirl. Got a slowdown, and then because it was wet, it just served itself. Final turn off the final lap. Is that White Van? Yeah, spin and catch should get an X back, yeah. Oh, really, Jan? Ah, that's going to be interesting. I'm sure they'll sort it out, but... Yeah, so the slowdown just serves itself. That's just a blink. Well, that's something they're going to have to figure out, isn't it, White Van? But that's definitely a loophole that people are going to exploit, isn't it? I mean, for qualifying and that, it's not going to be a problem because your quali laps won't count. But during a race, if you've got X's to spare, just take the slowdown. Yeah, based on your best lap. Okay, what we're watching here. Nothing really happening there. Not sure why we're watching that. Yeah, what are you doing on the exit here, mate? No, that's fine. I think the incidents have stopped showing me actual incidents. This is just people driving quite well. Oh, then again, James. I thought it had got some sort of glitch in it, but no, we are seeing incidents again. Here's Joe again on the white line on the entry. Yeah, perhaps just couldn't quite get it slowed down. Oh. Right, this is now lap 59. How many was there? 67 or something. We're nearly at the end. We're nearly at the end. Thank you guys for sticking with me. I was watching Alan almost hold a slide again. Do the full 360. Ah, nearly. Dan coming in hot. Kept it though. Kept it. It's quite satisfying, wasn't it? That first triple left-hander. When you got the car nicely balanced and you were just like balancing it on the throttle and brake and the, you know, nice loose steering. Yeah, really satisfying. Like that, but then it's just slightly over rotated on the exit. All touching the curb on the entry. Unlucky fella. Okay, coming down the hill into the final corner. Oh, I nearly caught the guy behind, but you're all right. Okay, Ben, what did you do here? This is lap 60. I don't know why we're watching this. This isn't really a thing, is it? This is all right. Or is it? Oh, he held it. Nice one. Okay, Jan. Your turn. No, that's not an incident as far as I'm concerned. That's just you driving around a corner. This looks like an incident. This looks like this is going to end up being an incident. Well done, Dad. Okay, this is Rob's. This is the leader in the Martini Extra Dry. That's how you win a wet race. You have an extra dry car. That's how you do it. Hey Dan, how you doing, matey? You'd have loved this one, mate. I'm alright. I'm alright. It's quite late here. Actually, it's really late for you. You're an hour ahead of us, aren't you? Good to see you, fella. We had some familiar names in this one, mate. 2-hour solo race in changeable weather conditions. We got a P5 out of 26 in the end, mate. 2.5k strength for field. But some really good driving, even when people weren't able to keep it on track. Oh, what did I do? What was that? That wasn't an incident, was it? No, that's not an incident. I don't want to show me that. Oh, that's right, Kev. I do like the rain. Yeah, I do. To be honest, though, in these changeable conditions, I think I was able to keep up with the front runners when it was dry. But then when it rained, I did sort of struggle to match their pace. I think I did make fewer mistakes, so I did kind of keep catching up with them. And occasionally overtook one or two of them, but my pure pace just wasn't there. Yeah, Ledenon as well. Camera's a bit laggy. Yeah, I know, mate. Yeah, that's just because it's a new camera. So it just is a little bit behind the live action. But I've hopefully got the audio close to being in sync. Okay, Daniel, what are you up to? Daniel Martinez. This going to be a spin on the exit? Now, again, it's showing me incidents that aren't really incidents. Oh, good to know, Kev. Yeah, it was a bit of an investment, but hopefully it looks a bit better now. I was just really getting annoyed with Logitech, which is still here. I don't know if you can see it over my shoulder there. And I have got another view. Actually, if I... while we're watching this, I'll just quickly show you. I've set that up to then... it's this view here, look. So this camera does still exist, so yeah. We'll do stuff with that at some point, but yeah. Yeah, and that's what I was thinking. I was trying different sort of things, like switching back over the line, taking a tight entry and then kind of crossing it on the exit. As you say that, we just see you making a mistake could be better timing, couldn't it, Jan? Yeah, so I think that's where I need to learn a bit more about that. Having faith that the car will grip up when it's offline. You did. Yeah, at one point, yeah, you were well in the lead. Long race though, wasn't it? Long race. Anyway, right, let's skip some incidents rather than just watching you. You've had enough airtime. Oh, then it skips to you again. Yeah, don't worry, Dan. Don't worry. People will still be here when you get round to doing it, mate. Blake, what are you doing? Coming down to the final corner. Not really an incident. Well, not an incident at all. Yeah, that was right. Whoa! Okay, that's when Alan came in a bit hot on me and I thought my life was going to end. But we got away with it. Right, Daniel, final corner. Is this going to be a spin? Half a spin, quarter of a spin, and a full spin into the pit lane. Alright, carried on. At least you're up the hill, because trying to start at the bottom of the hill. Did you get a downpour? Yes, mate. Honestly, if you get a chance to watch the stream back, it was a kind of wet but drying qualifying, and the start of the race was dry, but then we had a bit of rain, and then it sort of dried up, but then we had a massive downpour. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be coming and going, mate. This was actually a really interesting race, so Russell did really well to set it up. You really had to think on your feet whether it was worth coming in for tyres. Luckily, when I stopped, because it's all a bit frantic, I just about managed to take enough fuel to not have to pit again. I didn't do any calculations, I just kind of guessed and thought I'll figure that out later. But I think in endurance races like this, it's going to be... That's after the race finished. So this is after the race now. It's going to be so handy to have spotters with you, like real human spotters that can say rain's come in, or even when you come into the pits having a quick look at what your tyre wear was and stuff. It's so hard to do that when you're driving as well, especially on a track like this when you're just all over the place. And this is Rob trying to do donuts, I think. Probably successfully. Yeah. That's it with the daffodils. Nice one, Rob. You shake up that martini, sir. Alan at the side of the way. And I think that's it. Oh, that's me trying to find a tree. This is at the end of the race when I tried to find a tree. And I think I found it, didn't I? Going into the infield. There's a random barrier there, apparently. But fantastic, Russell. Really good. I'm so pleased that you put this on. A great way for us people who've never driven Ledenon to learn Ledenon. And a great way to showcase all of the stuff that you can get on the base package. And just a great fun race with loads of really good, respectful drivers. It's not too far from you. The tree. Yeah, there's the tree. Look, Russ. I parked at the tree. 4-hour drive. Ah, Dan, you could do it 3.5, mate. You could do it 3.5. But that's it. We'll have a quick look at the results. So, if I switcheroo, give me 1 second. Hello! Hello, people. Okay, so there is a slight delay, I think you said, didn't you? It's a bit laggy. We'll figure that out, so sorry about that. Yeah, it was. The carnage wheel took a while, didn't it? Where's these results then? Hang on. I'm going to quit that, but I'm going to save the replay. Because I might nick a couple of photographs from that. I think that's going to lend itself to some really cool photos. It seems fine now I've switched. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the settings on this camera right now, I've actually changed the lag, and it must mean that I have to change it in each scene on OBS. There's another client update. Right, anyway, results for the hosted race. Hang on. There you go. So, get rid of these. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, what have I done? There we go. eXtric Racing subscriber special here at Ledenon. Beautiful Ledenon. And there were 26 people here. Obviously, no iRacing safety rating to worry about at all. 68 laps completed. Fastest lap of the race was obviously in the dry. Daniel Martin actually got that. 4.8k driver. Who was running actually quite far down. At the start of the race. Was he? No, he was right at the front. Yeah, qualified P1. Did a 35.7. Fantastic work there. So I was the first person, or the last person, the first person to not be on the lead lap. But no, overall, really good. Let's have a look at everyone's instance here. So 13, 33 from Jan, 36 Daniel, 40 from Jow. Got a penalty then, I guess, right at the end. 39 for Dan Taylor. Of course, we know 39 for David Clasper there. 49 for Alan. Is that the highest? Yeah, we've got a 45 instance for Bob. Bob, who's a 4.8k driver, well, 4.799. Finished 14 laps down, 45 instant points. But yeah, we go. That's what the results look like, if you guys are interested. Oh, I'll go back here now. I just want to say thanks to everyone for watching along. Thanks again to Russell, go and check out his YouTube channel. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel and you don't know who Russell is, it seems very unlikely, but make sure you go to eXtric Racing. So you can see the word eXtric literally right there. eXtric Racing. Where Russell does loads and loads of races. So you can see him doing official races, and of course he races in leagues as well. All different types of things. Oval racing, single seaters, GT cars. So yeah, go check him out. And you'll see a lot of these names in the races that he does as well. So often he will see likes of John Cook. We'll see, a lot of these people. Anyway, I'm not going to go through all of them, but some familiar names in there. Really good for me to have the opportunity to race against them as well. There were a few different things that we could have done tonight, and I'm really, really pleased that we managed to get on this one. To learn Ledenon, to have a go at the track in the wet. But yeah, so I'm wrapping up now, as you can probably tell. So thank you all for coming along. Give the video a like if you haven't already. Thank you so much for leaving comments. If you're watching this back during the week and you've got to this stage, well done. It's been over 3 hours that we've been live now. So I really appreciate that. Leave a comment to say what you enjoyed about the race, whether you're going to try this, whether you've enjoyed the rain so far, whether you've even driven in the rain yet. And yeah, let me know your comments, what you think I did right, what you think I did wrong, because I'd obviously always like to learn. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. We're so close to... Well, when I started this stream, we were on 664 subscribers, so I don't know if it's still that. I'll have a look at that in a bit. But as someone called Damien, it was getting close to 666, so that was quite exciting for me. It'd be good if we could keep going. I know Russell is well into the 900s now. He's nearly up to that 1,000 milestone. And it'd be really, really fantastic if he gets close to that as well. So check out Russell if you haven't already done that. Subscribe to my channel and to his. That'd be fantastic. And until next time, I'm going to leave you guys now with an end screen which lists my fantastic pit crew who've joined to support my channel. So take care, and I'll see you next time.